Hi guys, and welcome in my fourth episode of this journey in which I create a SaaS application. The idea is to make an MVP before the end of January and launch it. There's a lot of progress today, but on a different side than really coding. It's more about concept and branding. So as you can see in the screen here, I created a logo. It's version 1, can go anywhere from here, but at least we have some branding going on. I like this idea of like a track, a trail, and some analytics. I tried ChatGPT, didn't give me a good idea, but there was something like let me see if I have. No, I had something like a navigation thing, like Safari icon, but then so there was like a line with a dot in the middle, and then I came up with this. So quite happy with the first result. I also got this font from my fonts, the way I showed you yesterday. I have to tell you, I traced it, so it's just a PNG trace. So I didn't buy the font yet, as you can see. I do that later. When I'm sure I will use it, I buy it. So that's that. I already also implemented this on the website itself. So we have site tracker, the logo here. I think it works well with this color. That's something I will work on more. I added all the pages with nothing on it. I think developers is very important in these applications to give them docs and also pricing, of course, but nothing there yet. And some ChatGPT text. Yeah, that's that. Also, I was today in, let me see. Let me go to localhost. Yeah, so today, this is not good. Yeah, I added the logo here as well, and you see the color is changed a bit from the login. Logos everywhere, can log in. And yeah, this is removed, but it's still white, so that's something I can fix. Maybe I can do it right away. So we got that over with. Let me see. Why would it be white? How we will force it. Your text white. It's not handy at all. Better. So, yeah, and I kind of like this. Yesterday we were still in this vibe, and now we are here. It's cleaner. I'm not sure about it, but for now it feels good. So I also added a little dashboard here, like hi and whatever data we want to show here. Not sure yet. And conceptually, I had a call with my friend and the one Paul that always helps me with Google Ads. He initially told me we cannot cross-domain track our customers, so we don't know when someone is subscribed or got a trial, which is not completely true. You can do that with Google Analytics. That's initially why I built this tool quickly, but I use it for a lot more in-depth information about customers and also for triggers. I have that hard-coded in my tool, but that's something I elaborated a bit more on today, like how to make this feature worthwhile. And I thought these triggers should not be, they should be very broad, conceptually very broad throughout the application. We have checks, for example. We can build a check which says, for example, I want to check every minute if an HTML element exists on a certain URL or whatever check you want to use. And maybe if not, instead of sending an email, we can make triggers here, like next to sending an email also add a log to a Google Sheet, for example. So that's something I find interesting, the whole trigger concept. And I also think in the tracking here we can say something like via an API, for example. So let's say we have a customer here. This one, this is the company name. I already through an API update that when they sign up. Then they have like a unique ID. They're within Stockpilot application. Every organization has a unique ID, and then you have metadata like a trial and a sign up. And this metadata is a very interesting concept as well to do something with, for sure, with filtering here. But this whole view we have to think through. But I think something like when every button event, like he clicked on this button, should be able to have a trigger. Like maybe a trigger can be make a payment through Stripe, you know, or fill out a Google sheet, or you name it. And I think Zapier integration is then very nice to build on. But to start with, for the end of January, I will not do that. But what I will do is for sure make a trigger of an email or something simple to show what it can do. And yeah. It's a lot of conceptually thinking right now, but I am onto something. I think it's more than a analytics tool. It's more like a customer categorizer or something. Also, I think it's interesting, the idea of, because you know so much about the customer right now, but when he's a real user in your application, it's also nice to be able to keep on building on this data. So you have the visits, cool, but then next, what does he do in the application itself? So instead of visits, maybe domain, and then you could say like, oh, he added, if you have an inventory application, he added inventory, or he created a new channel, or you name it. And maybe also you can say he had a 500 crash or whatever, and then make a trigger. You can use it as like a logging next to your application. So I have to think this one through for the coming days, but I'm happy with the logo, with the first version, and I'm quite happy with the day. There's always more that I want to do or can do, but just wanted to update you guys, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.